Didn't realize I was quite that high. Yeah, I should have built it lower. About 60. Alright. So I need construction block powder. Another quartz. I can make clay armor. Alright, this is what I'm kind of looking for. Porcelain clay. So I need this. So I need 7. So I need 7 of these. So I need 3 bones. Although I do need more cobble for the mortar. Could make more sieves too. Need 5. Let's just burn these, I guess. Yeah, this isn't the best here. Especially when these aren't dropping as many bones as I thought they would. So, flint mortar, bone meal. Unfired porcelain. Yep, and there's the lava. Squids. A little squid farm. I don't know, I need to write this second. So what does that drop? That drops by 5. Dang. That goes down quick. I think I just put that cook silkworm. I don't know where that cook silkworm I was holding went. Disappeared. Must have been in there. Alright, we got a couple over here. Man, this is not, they are not dropping bones. I thought they would be dropping bones like every other one. Let's, no, we can leave these, right? Oh, let's move these. We will move these back here. That way I can like really easily fill those up if I need to with water. Oh, I have quite a lot of wood here actually. Can I do, is that a thing? No. Oh, that's probably turned off because it's, well, it could be, you could get 2 chests out of it as opposed to 1. Since the ratio has changed. I'm going to put, let's see. This one back here is going to be seeds and stuff. Seeds, food, any of that kind of stuff. I can even put this in here. Yeah. This I can put in this. Oops. Oh, it's animated. That's kind of cool. Say no. I'll probably put another furnace right on top of this. For now, we'll do this. And I'll take tools and anything that's not sieved from this stuff. Metals and stones will go in here. Tools. Stuff will go in here for now. I should probably have a mob drop chest. That can go in there. This, that. Clay. Still doing these though. Man, they're not. I don't want to build a whole nother. I don't want to build a whole nother mob farm 20 down. Maybe after I get my cobblestone. Oh, that's so much better than having to worry about climbing up to get all the blocks of wood. Come on, give me some bones. I got 1. So the witch, yeah. And then if you only have a 1 wide, they shouldn't be able to, the creepers won't be able to see you and they won't explode. Alright, so I got 1 bone. Yeah, each action is 5, it looks like. So I need 2 more bones here. For this unfired, yeah, for the unfired crucible. So I will work on that. Or basically just wait for them to spawn, which isn't very exciting. And yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so I think I was just getting really unlucky there, because I just had 3 more skeletons spawn, and I got 4 bones from them. I'm gonna leave these 2 just in case. I don't know what I'm gonna need them for. But I may need them. Alright, so that is not how I want that. There we go. So drop all this stuff in there. I need, what did I need? 7? Yep. There we go, and then unfired crucible. Make sure that registers. Alright, fired crucible. Got the torch, crucible, and then lava. We need a bucket of lava. I'm assuming this fluid task, I just need to be holding the bucket of lava for it to complete. Not entirely sure. Black gold, is that oil? So let's set this up. I don't know, let's set it up. How about right here? No, I need to put, I think 4. Yeah, 4 cobblestone will melt down into lava. And it's going at a rate of 2 times. So not very fast, as you can see. So that'll slowly melt down into lava. Slowly going down. But let's see, where do I want to build this lava gen? And part of the problem is this is all wood. So if I place lava down, it's going to set everything on fire, which I don't want it to do. Now I could cheese it and make them crafting tables, because crafting tables don't set on fire until I at least can get until I can get the cobble to replace it with, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. So how do I need to? I need to do. I'm so bad at building cobble gens. I always screw them up. And why does it keep? Yeah, I don't know why it keeps placing 2. So there, it'll fall down. Is it like that? No. One back. Alright, so that'll fall down there. I could actually, if I wanted to. I hate doing this. There we go. Do I like that? Yeah, I prefer that, I think. Alright. And then I'll place the lava here, which will flow this way, and cobble will be created right here. And then I'm going to have to quickly replace all this. Now, is this going to burn me? Because I know in some versions of GregTech it does burn you. It doesn't look like it's actually burning though. Like you'll take damage if you hold it. Alright. I need some food. That isn't growing very fast. Alright, let's see if I screwed this up like I usually do. No. If you do like vein mine it or whatever, it sucks the out, magnetizes the cobble to you. See if this is without it. Let's see if it does it. Well, it's not really making a big difference. Alright, so I need to, let's replace some of this. I'm gonna lose some wood here, unfortunately, but how far? I don't know how far the lava can set stuff on fire. Alright. I may want to, I don't know, like right behind it, maybe one. Alright, there we go. Yeah, like back here. I don't know if... I think that should be good. I don't think it'll set this wood on fire. The only thing I'm worried about is this one. Alright. There we go. So we got ourselves a cobble gen. Now I can do... I need to aim. I keep aiming for the wrong thing. Aim for this wood, because this doesn't break fast. Yeah. So I can just stand here and do this. I know there's faster cobble gens you can do, especially with vein mine. Right, and then I have two. I can make more of these sieves if I wanted as well. You could do up to 5 by 5 of those. And those just need... a couple of those. String, I need 18. So for now, I'm just going to drop these right here. And then let's do some gravel. So now we're doing 4 at a time. Much quicker, and a lot of this is going into these 2 chests. But I got a lot of it. Alright, so did I get copper? I got gold. No copper though. And is copper supposed to be this rare? I need to expand this farm too. Yeah, because I need a copper ingot. And to get that I need... malachite, I think it is. No, not an yield. Copper ingot, smelting... Oh, this is... Let's do this. Gravel. There we go. So if you look for Cu, so Cu is copper, so malachite drops it. And nothing else does. If I do tin alloy, see, I don't know how to do the tin alloy yet. Copper ore chunks is 6%. Tetrahedrite is also probably smelts into copper. Yep. So the tin alloy mesh, I just don't know how to make this tin alloy stuff yet. I'm assuming the quest will pop up for it, but might not be able to do it yet. Alright, so I will... Yeah, I'm going to farm up some gravel, and then we'll see. I'll come back when I have the copper ingot. Or maybe we could work on... Oh, I could probably actually, before I do that... So this is tin, that's tin. Iron. 7 iron. So, hammer. An iron hammer. Oh, maybe I can't. I probably have to do this, and then I need... Alright, so I don't think we're there yet. But I will come back when I get enough copper. Alright, so I did about a stack of gravel, and I got 1 piece of copper. So I feel like we're kind of missing something here. Not missing, but like, this is not... There's an alternative way to get copper. Main materials you're going to get are iron, tin, copper, coal, and... but it's really not copper. So let's see. You're able to smelt an iron nugget into a wrought iron nugget, and then craft 9 of those to wrought iron. Wrought iron can be used for most things that regular iron can be used for. They're better tools. Alright, so then to get dust, you're going to need to mix copper and tin dust, but hold up, you're first going to need a mortar to turn the ingots into dusts. Yeah, see, this seems a bit... I feel like I'm missing something here. Can I? I can make a hammer. I think this is different than this stone hammer, though. Let's try. Oh, it does. That's 3 durability, whereas this... Oh, it doesn't say. What's it? F3 and H? Advanced tooltips? 87. So this uses 3 the durability. This uses 1. So this gets 128. This gets less. Right. So definitely not worth it. Let's actually try X. That's not working. Right? Yeah, it is X. So I need 3 copper ingots to crush down into... How's that ever gonna happen when I don't... not getting any? Maybe I'm missing something here. Let me... I feel like I have to be missing something here. You can smell gravel into slag. Did not know that. Alright, so that's 10. That's 10, that's gold. Iron, iron, coal. It's iron as well. That's not till later. Yep, that's... can't do that yet. Yeah. Copper dust, copper ore. Let's do sand, maybe. Yeah, 1% chance. There's a bit more. That's 3%. I can get it from... Chuck Copperite. Okay, here we go. This is what... So Chuck Copperite, copper, and malachite all smelt down into iron. So I need to be doing... that's what I need to be doing. I need to be doing sand in the... sand in the string mesh. Alright, so I will... actually, let me... let's do this. Because that rain starts getting annoying after a while. And now I have no sound again, or no music again. Alright, so I'm going to get some sand, and we'll sift some sand to see if we can get some copper. Alright, so what do we got? So copper, copper. This can go back in there. Iron, aluminum. Okay, we got 6 out of that. About how many did we have? 50 something? 58. So that's a little bit better, but I'm still getting a ton of tin here. But at least I can. Let's smelt a couple of these so I can use that to actually smelt other stuff instead of using all my planks. So definitely sifting sand is much better than trying to sift gravel here. Oh, we got some there too. Copper. Cocoa, let's put that there. So I need 3 and 1, didn't I? Here's my tin. There we go. So use this. 1, 2, 3. And quest completed. Let me drop this in here. And combine them. We should get 3. Oh, we actually get 4. So that's not as bad as it used to be. Usually they do. GregTech would have it. You only get 3 from those. Looks like that hasn't been nerfed. And then we need to cook these bronze ingots to get, or bronze dust to get these ingots. I saw some wood. We got some hoppers now. Alright, there we go. So wrought iron, I can do nuggets. Does this do? Yeah. It's a bit of a pain right now, but iron or coal. Where's coal? I don't think I can. No, I can't just put that in there. Although I don't know if it's worth it to be using coal right now. I should just be using wood. Wood is so much easier. So I think I'm just going to do that. Alright, so we finished. Alright, so iron nuggets. Chuck the iron nuggets in the furnace, and then that will cook them to wrought iron, then we can combine them. Bronze, we have finished. What is this? You are able to make better chests and tanks with major GregTech materials, the first one of those being bronze. Alright. Let me turn off hidden advanced tooltips. So 36 slots, and I can get fluid capacity of 8 in this bronze tank. Alright. With a saw, you'll be able to make 4 planks from your logs and 4 sticks from your planks. However, to make it, you're first going to need a file. So iron file is the first tool that we're going to need here. And we are going to use You need a file to make a file. Okay, so iron file, I can either do the iron file head, which I can't do yet because I don't have these. I have a hammer, but I don't have a file yet. Or I could do 2 plates. And iron plates is a hammer with 2 ingots to file down to 1 plate. So I'm going to need a lot more iron. Iron here. I don't think I can use this yet. Oh, I can. Okay, so this is iron as well. That's kind of coal, so. That's iron. So we have quite a bit of iron. This is all iron. You know what? I'm going to do this. Because now we're starting to cook a lot of stuff. And then I should probably do another furnace, I think. Would probably be a good idea. I love how I'm like this is the front of the stuff over here, but I'm doing everything from behind. Alright, so if you hold shift down, you can pick stuff up. Not everything. I didn't mean to click on that. I was going to see if I could pick it up, but no problem. Alright, I'm glad I'm not depending on this for dirt. It's definitely not spawning as much as I was hoping it would. Man, that's almost dead too. These tools do not last very long, that's for sure. Alright, so this is all iron. So limonite, iron, banded iron, brown, limonite, iron chunks, banded iron. This will all cook down into iron. Let's turn this into wrought iron. That should be that quest. Alright, so we need... I'm going to need a whole lot of this, but... There we go, and then... a file. So one of many tools we're going to need. Alright, so I'll put that right there for now. Let's see what's next. Iron saw. So iron saw. Let's see, saw blade would be a hammer and a file. with iron plates. So we need 2 of these, and then what was it? I wonder if I can... I just noticed this is staying in a vanilla workbench. Wow, I can add these in even with tools. Wow. Alright, so that's iron saw blade, and then that with a stick. Alright, and then now I can do this and get 4. And then is it like this? No? Is it over it? To the side? That's no different though, because you get 6 from 3. So that one's no different. Stick. So I saw over them. Alright, I was close. And that'll get you 4, as opposed to the 2. Now stone saw. This one... This is for micro parts, but I'm not really using these yet. So I have a file, I have a hammer, 2 sticks, I can get some flint, and then stone rods, which is stone with a file. So that's still working here. So I need 2 flint. Does this have enough? It has just enough for 2. Man, all this stuff is... all my tools are breaking so fast. Alright. So, sticks, does this work? Oh, crap, I don't have a... No, that doesn't make one. Okay, so actually, pickaxe. See if I can make an iron one. Alright, to make a pickaxe you need a file and a hammer. So it's 4. So we'll do... one of those. So what was it? It was that. Alright, so we got an iron one instead. So that's 256 as opposed to 55. So 256, but... oh, it only uses 1. Alright, so yeah, that's going to last a lot longer. Shoot, I forgot to put these. I'm still kind of thinking using wood to cook stuff is still easier, because wood is so... I mean, I can just... yeah, wood is so easy to obtain. Okay, so I totally forgot what I was doing. I was making, what was I making? Oh, I was making, right. I needed this so I can make a stone saw. So I need 2 stone rods so I can use the files on the stone. Then I'll use the flint. Do I have sticks? I do have sticks. Alright, so stone rods. 2 of those, and then stone saw. And this will be covers, or well, it's a slab, but once you keep cutting it down, I'm not going to do that right now because it takes up the room, but I don't need that. But I will be using that later. And we can do iron bending cylinder. Now you know how a bucket is curved. Well, to make it, you're going to need to curve some plates with a bending cylinder. Sure, you could have also made a clay bucket, but that doesn't quite work on hot fluid, so you're better off making an iron one. Okay, so that's different. Chests aren't the best for storing large amount of single type of item. Instead, you should use drawers. With a framing table, you'll be able to make whatever kind of drawer you like. Alright, so that'll get us into drawers. Bricks. I don't know if I want to use a whole lot of bronze for that. Alright, so let's do the automating cobble. Nice. Iron bending cylinder here. Iron bending cylinder. So saw, file, hammer, and then 6 ingots, which is pretty easy to do here. No, I can only do the ones if it's iron. Yeah. So unfortunately, I can't do like, since this is indium, I don't have any indium, I can't click on that. I have to find the actual one with iron, which is a bit annoying. Alright. Curved iron plate. So I'm assuming... Oh, this is a tool. Okay. So I haven't seen this tool before. How does this work? So you use this tool with a plate. Medium wood pipes, large wood pipes. Alright, so this is, yeah, this is different. So we will do plates, and then I think it was that curved iron plates. I need 2. So eventually we will get machines to do all the stuff for us. But now everything's manual. And then buckets. I need another plate, so these are the 2 outside bits, and then the bottom. And there we go. So automating cable, cobble, transferring items. Interesting. Transferring items anywhere? Maybe that. Yeah, transferring fluids. Oh, transferring items right here. So we need an iron wrench. Ugh. So that is, whew, this is a lot. So 6 plates. Oh, this is 12 iron to make this. So that is expensive. And then a hopper. And this is 10. And we're running out of that, and then I needed so that's a hopper. All right. Then I need to do this. Dirt on mycelium. Let me just get some more food here. There's so many of these seeds. I'm assuming I can put seeds in here. Yeah, might as well use these. I could automate this. You put a hopper on top and a hopper underneath into a chest, and then just fill everything up, and then it'll automatically make dirt for me. But I don't really need that much dirt at the moment. Alright, but I think this is going to be a good stopping point. We'll come back. We'll make some mushrooms. Maybe make a coke oven. We'll get some of the storage, and then automate a simple cobblestone generator. Alright, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.